There we go. I think that should be good. Welcome to MinuteQuest. Really, I'll give it a second. Make it a people there. I'm gonna make an actual like for this at some point. Maybe something like that. I'll figure something out in Discord or some way to do it. A bit more cleaner than just like an old Instagram I have. I don't know. I'll figure something out. I don't have a plan yet. Really. Uh, Crazy glare. Picture the OBS. All right, what am I doing? This stuff over. Gotta do dashboard, stream info, all copy. All right, almost explain this about. I don't know if my I tested some audio levels earlier, tried to make it better. I think the Minecraft one was pretty quiet. I also I do that a lot. I'll get better at it, I'm sure. I guess we'll see. Yeah, so like in the middle trying to get the copy the Twitch link. Paste that there. All right, I think that's should be good. I'm gonna pull up. Let me hear my audio levels on extreme. Let me see. How do I sound? All right, that's fine. Kind of quiet, but bring that up. Yeah. All right. That should be good. I'm gonna pull up chat for this. This is gonna be more chill. Hopefully, go up for that. It's not echoed. Chat, chat. Is chat know how to chat? The one viewer is probably me. It's probably not. If there's somebody here off the notification, shout out. Sure that I don't know how that works. That Minecraft video, the VOD has 48 views. That's pretty crazy. So thank you to anybody that watches those. That's great because I really like doing that. That was fun. I really like found something to do with it. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do that stream. I kept saying I wasn't sure what the full plan was after getting some levels in enchanting, but then that worked out pretty good. At this point, the maybe not. I'm gonna start up a new save. I don't really have to, but I do it this way for the quest for speed, MinuteQuest Stream 2. This one is pretty straightforward. Literally, you just keep going, keep pace, keep going, don't stop. Your equipment just keeps getting better as you go. I think the best. I'm trying to figure out what the best starting gear is for this. I can't remember. I think it's just having more power, a bit more. I'm just you're faster with. I think you attack faster. Start with that, just to keep it different. In this one, have to do all this again. This one I can actually, I'll name it. It'll have to delete it. I'll have to rename when I redo. I have to do power attempt 2 since I didn't get the right treasure in the first one, so I'll have to start over. I'll probably do that as like a background thing and just title it in like something else until I have. I don't know what my plan is yet. I want to keep track of how many attempts it takes to get the right treasure room, just because I didn't do that the first time I did it, and now that they're streaming it, I might as well keep track of all that stuff. Find it interesting. I'm typing stream, so I'm just constantly thinking about the stream stuff. I type Steam, but not. I type speed. The word is speed. That's what I'm going for. All right. Speed. All right. Cool. System. Loud on my end, so turn it down a bit. Especially the background music. It's kind of. I don't know if that's too quiet. Quiet. I don't know. It's not like I normally play this game with sound. It's normally completely muted. Once you get to a certain point, it's AFK. So when I get to that point, this will be a different. I don't know how I plan on doing this besides just keeping them in the background for like the drum streams or other stuff, art streams. When I get to those, all right, let's start this off. Waste of time. Keep going. So this one's pretty straightforward. Just as you level up, I'll do it when I get. So go into auto level. Give it all to speed. 5. You get 5 levels per 5 points per level up. 5 to auto level that. And I have to do it manually. Do it first, I guess. Forgetting how this works. Oh yeah. You start with 1. Always messed me up because it's like you start with 1. Makes sense. You can't have. You have 0 speed. You're not going anywhere. It's probably I guess that's keep pace. You gotta keep moving. You sit. Stop. You lose your speed. If anybody watch the first Power one, you'll see how much more effective this one is early game, and pretty much overall the best. I would say it's the best stat. This one should I say it's the best stat, but it should get you pretty far in the first. Probably only do like an hour, since the other one went just a little under that. Maybe I'll just stop it when I get the first treasure room. I don't know. I haven't really playing yet. I'm gonna check game. Quick stream. Yeah, quiet. Whole stream's kind of quiet. Where's my mic? How's that? It's better. All right. Game. That better? Yeah. Nobody's chat. If anybody's 2 viewers, it's probably. Well, it's not just me. Somebody else, right? What up, chat? Somebody's in chat. Chat. You're just listening to it. Respect. You muted it. If you turned it on and muted it, just to give the view respect. Alright, back to the game. Oh yeah, I didn't explain this in the other one because you only get 1 hit normally. But you can I probably would have been able to get a little bit further, but not that sort of breaks the whole power attempt anyways of getting any farther than the first area. So that's why I'll probably just leave those as like background, I want to record the video that I did it, and have it like up as part of a stream so I can keep, have it all archived for my own. I don't know, I just want to archive everything. Like, I don't have enough gold yet for any of that. Yeah, you can tap. Obviously, if you're on your phone, you just tap the side of the screen. But I got the buttons. I can set up some buttons for it. So, right and left key and the up key to go into the buildings or return like that. Go out. I guess I could. I already backed out. I got the gold. He'll give me gold for a good bit. Then I'll start throwing shit at you. Just keep going. Keep going. Keeping pace. Pace picks up at a certain point. I think. When you get poisoned first, the earliest. Look up the calculator here. I said I was gonna bring it up on screen last time, but I forgot to do that. Deal with that. I'm like trying to type in this. I'm gonna get. You can see like I don't get hit by these. My evasion's up, so I'm not gonna get hit as much like I was getting hit by the on the power run. Like these would always like almost one shot me because I would just always get hit and never dodge the attack. So standard works out way better. This is the one I attempted first, like way before I started over like on another phone. So this was like the very first attempt was the speed run, and I didn't make it too far, but I do know that like there's certain weapons you can get in the treasure rooms that you can't get until much later. So if you can get them sooner, that like super works out. Or if you get them at the treasure room sooner, they like really can boost your build. It's all random. So all these, there's a bit of luck to all of these when it comes to the drops in the treasure rooms. I don't know if these are entertaining in any way to anybody but me. These will get turned into some like AFK background stuff once they become more of that type of game. MinuteQuest skill calculator. Yeah, somebody made one based off of a spreadsheet somebody else made. That's useful. I tried making my own spreadsheet, but there's so many different, like every combination. I didn't get barely anywhere in it. There's probably over thousands of some like copied and paste words, and I started typing out like shortened, abbreviated versions of the skills, and now I don't remember what they were mean anymore because that was over probably like a year ago that I was doing it, and I have to look through the whole skill list and figure out what the abbreviated version of it is. Let's see, poison. 5 point. I think the soonest I can get poison is 5.7. So it's pretty far away off, but it is sooner than you'd expect. I guess I could get it sooner if I get like the drop that I need, the DNA suit, basically a hazmat suit. But it does poison damage whatever your level is. So level 6, it'll go up 6 points of damage. But that definitely adds, makes this whole build functional a little earlier than anything else would be. But I also don't know because I've never tried to run them. I'm going to try and run them probably like 60 minutes at a time, I guess. Each save, so I can tell how long it takes to really do it. I'll be able to add up all the time after because of the videos and stuff, hopefully. Did make it. I gotta start actually fighting a little bit more. Yeah, like for the bosses, you really gotta. I'm not sure. Like when I would play on my phone, you could tap the screen twice because I had 2 buttons set up. So I don't know if I'll set up. Well, that's separate. Maybe I'll set up another key on here to press so I can hit 2 buttons at once. Tap faster. I don't know. that's what he's yesterday. But yeah, they look like it. Not yet. Almost. Yeah. I think it's the. I think this is the one that you get a benefit for having the fire. Although I think you have a negative. Try to attack this fireball in front. So you got antagony and hot stuff. I think all the monster stuff are great. I don't know what I've only on. Oh yeah, I don't have the slime I got on the other one. I'll have to remember all that stuff. I used to have a save that had everything unlocked. But I had to get rid of that phone. You get trade out for a new one. So I don't have that anymore. That had all the. That was super useful for all the info because it had all the. I guess the other. I think speed or luck has all the items on my other phone that with the batteries. Yeah, sort of dead. It turns on. I can plug it. I have to keep it plugged in, and even then they'll shut off sometimes. Like it'll say it's charging. Just tiny spit of like dropping charge power or whatever. It just drops. The whole thing shuts off. All right. Not enough for the club, but I think I want the fire. These guys have 12 speed, so they can still hit me. I think you have to have. I never figured out what the actual. I tried figuring out like sort of what the relative math is to how much like whatever probably your movement has to be to their speed, or your speed to their speed. I don't know what the how that shakes out. But I'm sure there's a decent gap there where they can have a good bit more speed than you, and you can still get the kill. You can get this one's useful for all the builds, but vitality. There's a skill called Guts, and it basically means you can get hit once and you'll health regen, but you won't ever take a full hit immediately. You won't ever die on the first hit. You can always take one hit and then it'll and I don't know. I think there's a percentage chance maybe it might sometimes, but I think the higher, as long as you have full green, it'll always protect you. But if you get hit a second time, it won't, or like low chance. It's been again when I get it. It'll be. I think I'll probably end up getting that well before I end up getting poison. I think that shows up way before poison. Look. Was I looking for guts? Guts. There. Make a new distance, 0.5. Alright. Getting there. Into the next. I got a fire rod. 4.5. I can get the thief armor. That'll give me guts. And then I don't think you can get acrobat. Acrobat's not until way later, like 16 or something. It takes a while, unless I get in one of the treasure rooms. I get it in there. Let's see, acrobat. No, 12.3. Gives you acrobat, but I know it's not the best. I think it wasn't the best weapon. I think it was there's a better version of it. Like certain, the certain weapons are better than others, so you like trade up and get the same skills. Obviously, certain weapons are better. Kill him. Got it. Oh. There's to bug me. Where does it disappear? Right there? Right. Oh, Dr. Gill over there. That's a rare drop. Oh, that was stupid. That was really dumb. It was like, that's a rare drop. Let me see if I can get rid of the fire. Oh yeah, it resets the whole level. Whatever. It's not useful. I don't think it's a useful drop for this build, and if it is, I'll I don't know. It's just pointless. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I don't think it was useful. I don't think it was ever really useful for anything. Maybe one of the magic builds. I don't know. The intelligence build is fun because you get like a magic crystal ball at some point that like works the best. Some of the builds really feel like they make sense towards the end, like what items you have. It's kind of fun. Like you really like the items seem well picked on like which ones do the right stuff. All that. Not gonna. I don't know. I don't know if I want to go ahead and just start listing all the well, more show up as they show up. I don't know them all off the top of my head. Just the ones that are more necessary than others as I need them. I think there's a snake whip or something that gives one of the really useful ones later on, and then like it's literally just like a snake that you hold on to. I think there's a leak, literally just like a big leak. It's fun. Normal swords, as a gun, as a pistol. I wanted to do a gun run, but you don't start with one, so I wasn't sure how I wanted to do that. You know what I mean? Because there's a gun and a shotgun and a stun gun and a bazooka. It's your full, you know, be a fun way to run the game, but those would be the other. I have to make separate instances, you know, 5 saves. And since I'm going to do the one, what I'm doing now, one stead only. And these will take long enough. I don't know if I'll get around to it. I'd rather complete all these on one save and have it recorded than mess around with other playthroughs. I don't know. I'll play. Okay, I got Minecraft. I'm gonna play that later. That stream again. I think I said it earlier when the stream started, but that stream did. I think it got 48 views. Pretty cool. I hope people enjoy those. If they end up watching these, hope you enjoy these. Like the VODs and everything. I'll probably get a VOD channel going soon, like a YouTube. As soon as I can. I had to sort some stuff out because I have the right channel name. I just want to figure out how I want to do it. Probably just upload everything in the same order I did. I got playlists and stuff set up. So everything's organized. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to buy this. That'll help. That should give me a bit of a boost. Not against this guy, but I think you get an extra bit of damage. Oh. I get a crit there. You can see everyone's telling you get a crit. You get the 2. Level 1. Let me see. I do extra. Yeah. 2 damage up. Look at that. Fire. An extra bit of damage from the fire. And I think if I get better element up, right, it'll give me a bit more damage. I find a piece of armor. So that's what's fun about these. It's like you don't know. I guess it's a bit same, you know, similar each run because all the items are placed out in all the same houses, but you get the treasure. And that changes everything up. So I could get like a magic robe or something way earlier than I could buy it. And that would give me a boost and any stuff like that. So this one's gonna be. This is a little more fun to play than the other one, power one. That one's sort of, I knew it was sort of pointless. You know, I sort of fucked it up, and I was like, all right, well, I'll just keep playing because I gotta let the timer go anyways, and I got the stream going. I want to make sure I stream a good amount of times every day if I can. I keep talking about doing art streams. I know I tagged the drum stream earlier as art. I really don't know how to tag these streams because it's like, I don't know, it's all art, right? Music, art, right? I don't know how you, like, why splitting that up. There should be like a, I don't know. I know it switches from games and stuff more, so. I think they used to have a performing arts tag. I was looking it up trying to find their channel category or whatever. I don't know. I can't figure out. I just switch it to whatever game I'm playing when I do that, and I'll just probably swap back and forth between drums and art for the art, those, depending on what feels like what's more the current experiment, I guess. So like that one, I was messing with the cameras more than I was messing with the drums. That was already, you know, I played stuff, I'd play whatever the fuck I felt like time. Practice-ish sort of stuff. I need to sit down and really practice some rudiments again. I haven't done that in like a week or two. Probably stupid, but I don't know. I start doing that before I start. I don't know. Sometimes I want to do it on stream. I don't know if I want to do it on a drum pad or on a snare or what. I don't know. I hadn't played in years. It's been like I want to say a good 10 years, maybe more, since I really sat down and played. But the drawing wasn't doing it for me, so I had to do something else. I don't know. I gotta start drawing again. Looking at some of the last sketches I did. Just in a little sketchbook. I gotta get those, or pictures of them and get them sorted. Might be able to make some new distance here. See, there we go. Yeah. Nope. just barely. It's got the one more room. One more. A tenth of a kilometer. I thought about stretching the game out and seeing if I could make it look like the game was bigger and just messing with it, because it could be kind of fun to have it like, so you have to walk across the whole screen of the stream, but then all the enemies would be all stretched out and give people how the game actually looks. I thought it could be fun though. Dumb thing to do at one point. Maybe I'll just do it for a stream when I'm bored. Don't really need to buy any of this stuff. Let's save the money. Save the money. If I get the next, at 0.9, I get the next set of armor. I can't remember if there's anything I want from there, but I want to have some gold if I do. Alright, 20 minutes. I think I got the treasure chest or treasure room at it was like 54 minutes in for power, so we'll see if it's around the same time as that. Should be. Then I'll probably just see if I can beat it, and then that's the thing with I might not be able to immediately beat whatever treasure room spawns in for this one, but the enemies there will be max level or whatever distance, so I'll get more XP for killing those ones. So I won't have to go through like this lower level enemies each time and getting small amounts of XP. I'll get more from the more the stronger enemies. And I'm trying to make these sound better and look better. So if anybody is like, oh, your audio's super whack, like I know I gotta get better. I gotta get a better mic. Just using I have some Sony, like the WH-1000X4, I think they're called. That's what I wrote down on that's what I call them. Stereo. If anybody knows what they are, they know that. But just the mic on that is my main mic for just recording gameplay. So I gotta figure something out and buy an actual, a complete Yeti gear. You know, the classic. I know it's probably enough different things now. I don't know what everybody uses anymore. It's just not. It's not worth trying to. I don't know. I got other mics, but they're all set up for the drama streams. I don't want to move them around too much. This one seems to. I messed with a bunch of filtering settings, noise gate, noise suppression, compressor, limiter, all that stuff. So, I don't know what my plan is from there. I just keep. Hopefully, I can make everything sound good. I know I could probably speak better into the mic. I'm sure with this headset, the mic probably picks up weird. I think sometimes when I'm doing the audio monitoring, it like because of the sync delay, I'm always like, damn, that sounds super slurry. Like I don't know if it's but when I watch back the VODs, they don't seem too bad. So I don't know, probably just messing me up. But I don't know. I don't know. I say that a lot. I don't know. Nobody can know, right? That one, right? Can't really know. You know. But almost there. Get an eye guy. I don't know, I think actual button versus a screen is a bit more like I guess it's probably a little slow. I don't know if it's any slower or not. Being able to tap. But, all right. And if I wanted to, I could heal up. I could yeah, you can propose. It randomizes your. It'll randomize all your stuff. I think so it gives you whatever you feel like you want. You can just completely just randomize. I can do that. If I don't have anything. Yeah, you can propose some shit on the toilet, I guess. I don't know. I don't really ever pay attention to that. I never like really thought about that. Playing it, I'm like, damn, I don't understand that at all. But hey, like I get it, like whatever, but like cool. I normally don't like. I'm always like, oh yeah, you just go in there and get some help. All right, cool. I don't even change your equipment around. Any bear. 24. Or making good progress. 0.7. Maybe make it to 1.0 for the end of this. Put the cursor on. Leave this cursor on screen. I see it. I'm like, I want that there myself. Yeah, so if you walk back to the other room, their area room, I guess they're areas, less than rooms, they're outside. It it lets you respawn the set of enemies that are in the area. But it just you want different ones and like a bunch of the ones that your weapon is weak to. Maybe you'll want to just go back. No, not you. Oh, that's a little better. I think it can do 2 damage to the spider. I'm not sure. Yeah, 2 damage. I don't know. I kind of want. Hopefully, these turn into these would be like cool like chat streams, you know, basically just chatting, but I'm just playing MinuteQuest or something. I don't know if I'd have better success tagging that than the MinuteQuest category that has 1 follower, which I'm pretty sure is me. Well, who knows? Yeah. I don't know how this stuff works. I just want to make sure it's accurate, so I know this is the game I'm playing in that category. It's not like I don't know, I'm playing the game. Sometimes I go quiet, play the game, and not chat. So I don't know. India's gonna give me. It's better. They don't want to fight the eye guys. They only take the 1 damage. No, it doesn't matter anyways. Alright, keep going. Keep going. Can't stop. Keep pace. At least with this one, you can't mess up your first attempt. You know, like it's not like out of just like a total just waste. You could just like get right into it. Same with intelligence for the most part. Vitality, you have to wait around for an enemy in the treasure room. We're looking it up. There's a tornado enemy. It's a tornado. It's your pet tornado. Gives you reflect. So when you get attacked, you attack back with a equal damage, and it also like minimizes the amount, but you have so much health and defense that you take less damage than the reflected amount would be back. So it's like it works great. You have to have I think it's the tornado, I think it's called, and just the regular longsword you start with. I think you can use that. I think it gives you poison too. One of them gives you poison. So you have like reflect and poison. Let me see. Look it up while I'm here. I'm doing this. I died. Reflect and poison. Shows me where I can. 12 sets. That's yeah, it's just the DNA suit again. Yeah, pretty early on. I guess I could technically that on this one. I could get it sooner than I could get it probably on the other one because I need to get to like 5.4 again. Same with this for the thief armor and the DNA suit for poison as well. So yeah, I'll have to get. Oh yeah, I need guts. Poison. That is guts and poison. Will be 11.1 or oh that's a bad idea. Wait, somebody else. Yeah, in the game she tracks your time, so you know it's real. Yeah, keeping track of real time there, I guess. Which is fun. Those, you know, the sun's going down. It's a nice game where that comes with that. Like little like, you know, you open the game up at night. Yeah, the night. That's cool. I think the one is Thorn Whip, Prisoner, and a green mushroom. I think are the ones you want to beat the game, beat the final boss. Yeah. Thorn Whip, Prisoner outfit, and yeah, because you get Warper, which teleports you to your enemy on top of giving you super, like you're already moving super fast. Wait, no, because then you get that wrong. I think I don't need. Don't need that. Maybe it's accuracy, or not accuracy, acrobat, poison. I don't know. Get up the Thorn Whip. I know the Thorn Whip is sure. Maybe it's easier to beat it with just 7 poison damaging and guts. Maybe that one is easier. I can't remember how I did it. I have to go load up the save on that phone that doesn't like to start, so I'm probably not going to do that. Starting over anyways, so it doesn't matter. So I'll find out when I get there. It'll take me a while. It could take these streams could go on for quite some time. I don't know how many parts I'll end up doing. How many. I think I'm gonna keep the first 5 to being, explanations of each skill, going through that and start doing the first, hour of that on stream. Vitality will be similar to power, where probably just see how far I can get and just show the limits of how that build works. Check the treasure room and be unsurprised when it's not what I want. And if it is what I want, be slightly upset, but it'll show up again. I'm sure. Yeah, kill the spider. Oh. Hey, it's 4. It did level up. I didn't lose an extra level on me. Did give me what I need. Guy, chance. Although his speed is more than double mine. Yeah, not enough speed. I got it. Let me see. Anybody watching this? Nobody's in chat. Let's see. Not just a hair, it's a hell hair. I think I called it a hair. The last one. Yeah, we're good. Probably about 20 minutes maybe until the next hopefully the treasure room shows up. No, that's better. Oh, come on. Give me something. 2 enemies. Damn. Didn't make it. I don't know how I made it to point 8. I wasn't paying any attention. Like, I know I did it. I don't know. Yeah, point. I was only at point. Excuse me. It's only at point 6, I think. I wasn't paying any attention. I wasn't paying any attention. Level 20. Level 20. Alright, what deep for a second there. Alright, what do we got 38 minutes, getting there. Getting there. I know these aren't probably the other one had like 10 views, so hopefully people enjoy these. If anybody hopefully somebody can catch one live if you do watch these VODs. I know I'm more of a VOD watcher myself, so no complaints there. I get it. Obviously I'd like to know. I think the Minecraft stream, I think I had like 3 scammers, and I don't know. I always start off talking to the whoever's in chat because they're there, but it's like pretty quickly and just like, alright, you just keep asking the same shit, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna stop answering your questions. But like, sometimes I just drag it on because it's something to talk about. And I never know. Sometimes I don't want to be like, oh, you're a bot or a scammer, and they're just like, maybe just a bit awkward. Once they're always like, you want to, get my Discord? It'd be Discord. I don't know. What are you gonna do? Send me a link? Like, click the, you know what I mean? The link you can't send me here on Twitter, like, I don't know. But I don't know. Oh, good. Although they can still hit me pretty good. Or, well, if they hit me. Yeah. Like that. Just like that. Hit me, I'm dead. They hit me and I'm dead. That's the wrong thing. Hold on. Looking up. I'm just gonna go on the calculator again. And look up something about power one. So the skill for the power one called Bide. You get that pretty 5.1. So that makes it so all your attacks do double damage. Like if you have, or if the enemy, your first attack does double damage. Not all. No. If you can kill the enemy in half a hit, it'll do double or something like it. It immediately gives you a kill if you can do at least half their health. That's how it works. So that one's super. Like that on top of the surprise is the one that's how you make any progress with power. Once you get surprise, once you get Bide. That doesn't happen until 15.3. I remember that. I remember how finally getting there, getting that piece of armor. I'm not gonna. The armor's cool, so I'm gonna leave that until I get there. You want to know? You can look at the skill itself. There's a skill calculator. I said it was called MinuteQuest skill calculator. It pop up. It normally pops up when you search it. You can just look through all the different skills and figure out which one's combo. Obviously, if you haven't played the game, you probably want to be like, which ones are good to use. But I'm just saying, it'll give you a list of all that weapons. There's a wiki too, MinuteQuest wiki. It's a bit, all those wikis are a mess, but it's there. It exists. Someone put it together. It's useful. 42. Could get a treasure room anytime in the next 3 minutes from now until the 60. I'm not sure if I'm gonna wait till the treasure room if it's hit 60 minutes. I'm not sure my plan yet. The other one for 55, I think. 54, 55. So. Keep it around there for sure. I think the stream itself was like an hour 10, but bullshit for the first 10, 15 minutes. Trying to get everything set up. I'm going to menus and explain everything. Keep going. I changed it from keep going to keep pace. That's what I originally call this. But keep saying keep going, so maybe that's better. I want to change it now. Keep pace. I like keep. Keep up. Oh, no, I said I was gonna wait. Gonna wait. Almost there. Almost at. I get to point 8. Maybe I get to point 9. Buy some armor before the end of the stream. Come on. Give me something good. That's not any better. Whatever. I don't think this is better because there's 2 enemies. I don't know. This place is less half as many hits though. So what does it matter? What does it matter? I still died. I respawned though. Right? You come back. Not over yet. walking back and forth. I know I went quiet again there. It's used to just zoning out and playing this game. That's not going to be helpful. Hey, wow, these rooms are. They don't want me to make it. Come on. All right, we're gonna go for it. It's 2 enemies. Gotta tap. I'm gonna wear out the button on my keyboard. I'll have to find a winner. Something. Do this. Here. I don't want to click. I don't know if clicking with the mouse would be better. I feel like it'd be more annoying. But I don't know. I don't want to wear out the mouse either. No. No, I gotta replace one key versus replacing the whole, mouse, right? I don't know. For it. It's a lot of guys. It's a lot of monsters. Pause. No pets yet. I'm surprised I got a pet on that first stream because it is rare to get like with one luck that you really don't get pets. So it's kind of surprising. And really didn't think about that at the time. Not getting one at the early game like that. I guess sometimes you get those slime. They just want to give you one. I guess the game's like, all right, this is how this works. Here's a slime. But I think it's if you spend more time stuck there, you get probably sooner. Maybe, but I don't know how the game works fully. Some of it works. Some of it works. Keep going, keeping pace. I think for the Minecraft stream later, I'm probably gonna just continue that. Well, I was gonna continue what I was building. In Nether, the Wither, fortress sort of, or Nether fortress, turning it into a sort of like a big Wither farm. In a way. I'm not sure how effective it'll be, but I think it'll look cool at the end. I just want to I don't know, stream. I looked at the spawn mechanics forever ago. It's like they just have three areas, 3 high block area, and it'd be nether brick. So I just figured I'd clear out every 3 layers, put some wall, put borders up. I think it'll look cool from the outside. The big structure. I wanted that supports. Playing Minecraft again was fun. I haven't played in forever. And I think I said at the start of this, I was I wasn't sure what I was going to be doing. I hadn't played for so long, but it was good to find some kind of thing to do and work on. Just make a little project in that, little progress in that small world or big project. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. Make progress in such a big project that is that world. Because it feels like such a large project to finish all the little buildings and stuff I want to do. Alright. At 51, maybe I didn't see a treasure. Wasn't paying any attention. I didn't see one. Alright. Keep an eye out. Anytime. It could next 3 minutes. Could be one on my next death. Could get one. Might happen before I hit 0.9. See. And you can level up the weapons too. So when I get to the next set of weapon shops, the next weapon shop, it'll unlock level 2 for all of these weapons. It's not a huge boost, but it's enough to keep them. If you really want that one, it's definitely, you're if your skills benefit it, you might as well max it out and use that weapon. Of course. I think leveling up also has some pretty good benefits for the magic damage. When you level them up, magic weapons get a decent boost with each purchase, like each upgrade of the level. I don't want to get around to that one. That'll be this. Wait, is that next? I always forget the list of. No, Vitality is next. Okay. Yeah, Vitality will be. That'll be a much similar to the much more similar to the power I did, where I probably won't get very far at all. And just hang out in that first opening area. Because I won't be able to get any accuracy or any way to get my damage up at all. So I'll just have a lot of health. But it's useful to have, the more you have, if it is the right, I do get the right treasure. I'll have all that health and the item that I need to make the run possible, so I will probably play it. I won't just probably sit and let it run. I try to avoid just sitting and letting the game run. If I try and just play and talk, treat these like a solo podcast type thing. And I don't know if anybody watches these, finds that appalling or super interesting. I don't know. Let me know. I don't know. I'm gonna keep going with these though. They're fun to make, fun to put everything. Sometimes it's just so OBS stuff gets stressful. Like I was messing with the mics earlier, and it just OBS sometimes just wants to piss you off. I don't know. You just what the hell are you doing? Why is it working like that? And just looking up all the different stuff. It's like, all right, just go in and disable all your global mic settings. So, and add in individual audio input and output for each scene individually instead of having a global settings for that. Because each of my scenes has completely different. Well, the only ones that are pretty much the same are this one and my setup for Minecraft, because this one I'm just doing right off the laptop, and then for that I use a capture card with my desktop to get the Minecraft stream going, because that running Minecraft on my laptop would be, and recording at the same time would be impossible. Let's see, and it's this laptop. It does get pretty hot. Oh, there we go. Shout out to my first fucking bot. Cheat viewers, fuck off. I'll get rid of you. I gotta get rid of you. I gotta be able to figure that out, right? Block. Or can I report too? How's that work? Spam. Damn, I should figure out how to do this easier. I gotta do a bunch. Alright, I'll just block them. Back to the game. I see them in the other like big streamers chats too. They're just gotta ignore them, right? You know. I guess I did send them. Basically, they did. Let's see. I'll figure this stuff out. But yeah, their account was what, 2 days ago? Yeah, fuck off. Funny. This shit's got it. Like, what a waste of fucking human energy. That's just a lot. Like, this is just how the universe and like society functions. They just allowed. Like, it started with the phone scams, right? You know what I mean? Just allowing people to just like companies to just get your phone number and just scam call you, and like that not being dealt with early on, and it just ruining. Like, nobody fucking answers the phone anymore because of that. Like, I don't know. I think it's just. I guess I'll find out how that works later. What do we got? 56 minutes? Let me check. Let me see. Could have had. I wasted a little time there, but I wanted to figure that out. Stupid shit. I don't know. It's just, it's annoying. It's crazy how they just, really just so unnecessary and such a. Not that, I'm sitting here, I don't know, playing this game. This is fun. This is for entertainment and enjoyment. It's not a link trying to ruin my life, right? Active malicious attempt. I think it's just crazy. It's just like, in a way, it's violence, right? Oh, sick. Treasure room. See? All right, here we are. Treasure room. See what we can do. About 60 minutes set. I can't hit. No damage. They're water. They're water. Weapon. Different weapon. Doesn't really matter. I guess extra accuracy is probably decent. Alright. Treasure room. What's their speed? I guess the Ely Dam. You get it, yeah, these might. Oh. I'll get what, 7 XP though from a kill instead of just 1. I think it's technically faster. Probably level up just walking back and forth in that first area, probably. Where I get 1-hit kills. But I want to see if I can get through this first area. If I get to the first area, I'll keep. Yeah, but they definitely can. 40 speed, pretty up there. But they can. Yeah. Yeah. Gonna get me. I'm not gonna level up anytime soon there. And then that 7 XP every like 30 seconds versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this room's probably even. I was gonna say even better, but nothing there. Yeah, this is a good strat for getting XP. Find a good level area that you can better with. You're playing the game a bit more normally, and you have actual damage. You can go back and forth and get good XP. I guess it works pretty well on the power one. I noticed that, but that's really pissed me off. I don't know. Really, yeah, I was listening to with all the WWF stuff, WWE stuff. I started seeing, just more stuff pops up online. You know how it is. And I got recommended. I was seeing stuff about Sabu passing away. That was crazy. I played 2008 was one of my first games. It was my first game. So like, I know that's 2008's that's the one, right? But like, nobody that's the one that's everybody's like, oh, that's the worst one. Had ECW. I remember Sabu showing up, and then like all the steel chair stuff, the cool like hardcore ability, had all the cool like animations with the steel chair. Did like I think the moonsault off the ropes with the chair. I don't know, it was all cool stuff, and like I don't know, Sabu's always been the sickest. Out of the barbed wire match, I remember seeing that as a kid. You're like, oh shit, that's crazy. This dude's insane. But I think I got recommended. I was looking that up, and I saw like Chris Jericho's had a podcast. And I was like, what the fuck? All right, I'm not surprised, but I didn't know it existed. So, and it had like, you know, Bully Ray Dudley and Tommy Dreamer on it. I was like, oh, word. I might as well watch this. This will be entertaining. They're just gonna tell stories about him. That'll be entertaining. But damn, Jericho. Like, I know I'm bad with the but like this dude's been on mics and talking on camera for you. I'm like, damn, man. I don't know. It's funny. I was like, I would have thought he wouldn't do that in his podcasts. I don't know. I just wasn't. I've listened, so many different podcasts that different YouTube channels, podcasts all over, right? Where people are pretty good about right, during their videos, podcasts. Obviously, bad at it. People probably edit stuff out too. I'm sure. The more edited podcasts. I just was like, damn, man. I'm pretty bad. It's about as bad as I am. It just, I don't know. It's just like, damn. Fair enough. I guess I can't be I'm not like too annoyed about it. That's how bad I am, right? Like, this just caught me off guard. Because he's been on, you used to watch wrestling and he was on there. It's like, there's no ums on his promos, right? You're not umming in a backstage promo or something like that. So, like, whoa. Let's see. I did push 60 minutes, but I did level up again. Probably not gonna make it to. Let me see. All right, do this for once. Haven't done this yet. Get infinite, so why not? Magic door. Back to the castle. All right. Probably don't have quite the speed I need to get through. I might want to just level for a while. It's a tedious game. You're probably not supposed to play it at a computer with your full attention, but here I am playing it wrong with my full attention for fun. I think that was sort of, I got made decent progress. What am I at? Level 26? I think that's what level the other one was too. I can't check because if I back out to the title, it always gives like a full screen ad. Don't want to do that. So let me go back in here. What do I want to do? Do I want to stop this? It's been going for an hour. These streams take up a good amount of space. I'm gonna play again tomorrow. Anyways, with the vitality run, I think I'll just call it here at 60, a little over 60 minutes on my 64 minutes on my time. These do sometimes open up when I first open up the game. Sometimes it immediately loads me in. So sometimes I'll tick in. So when you catch these streams, sometimes I'll be up by a minute or two if I pop in and check that. But I'll try to make sure I'm recording before I get everything situated, and hopefully I'll back out, get to the title menu before anything. Try to get it all sorted and situated before I start the streams. Of course, right? So I'm not having to mess with shit. So Minecraft around 10 tonight, same as last night. Hopefully, if anybody, and said, the VOD had a good amount of views, more than anything else I've done so far. So if that, I'm hoping people show up to this live. That'd be sick, or that'd be great. I don't know. It'd be awesome to have some people in chat while I play Minecraft instead of possible bots, gamers. But so hopefully people are enjoying these streams and like the MinuteQuest stuff. Hopefully somebody says something about, I don't know, like you are, let me know. These are great. They're fun to put together. I'm gonna keep doing them no matter what, because they're fun, and I don't know what else am I gonna do right now. Got something to do. Kind of fun to put together. So I'll end it here after saying this is fun to do a million times. Stream and Minecraft sometime around 10 tonight. Probably a similar length stream. See how tired I get. If I end up finding some project to work on, maybe it'll go for even longer. I don't know. Those files again take up a bunch of space. So I cleared up a bunch of space on the laptop to record. But I'll have to move stuff again every day to a different laptop, more storage. I gotta sort stuff out. But yeah, all right. Peace. Thanks for watching.